Did you know that the CDC counted 505 deaths from accidental gun discharges in 2013? It's a lot of people to be accidentally killed by something that's preventable. Today we're going to talk about how we're going to prevent negligent discharges, how they can be avoided, and how to save lives by avoiding them. So, in order to do that, primary reference will be Jeff Cooper, a World War II hero. He was a Korean War hero, and he retired as a lieutenant colonel, and he is known to be the founder of modern pistol shooting. After he got out of the military, he started his school out west. So let's talk about the 4 rules of gun safety and what they mean. Number 1, all guns are always loaded. So what this means is that every time you pick up a gun, always assume it has bullets in it. Always assume it's ready to fire. So let's check this out. Bullets. Look at that. Let's rack the slide so we can test to see if there's anything else in there. Nothing in the chamber. It's empty. I know that this is empty. So let's go with safety and take a magazine that's empty. We'll put that in there. I know that this gun is not loaded because I have it in my hand. I have checked it. I have shown you. I put it down, put it right there. I come back, we start talking some more. I go to pick it up. Guess what? I have to assume this gun is loaded. You know why? Can't take that risk. How do you prevent accidental or negligent discharges? Always make sure that you know the gun is loaded. Nothing in the magazine, nothing in the chamber. Good to go. So we're going to reholster that, put it down. It's loaded again. Number 2 in the rules of gun safety. Number 2, never point the muzzle at anything you're not willing to put holes in. So what this means, Jeff Cooper said this so that way you can't accidentally hit someone. You can't accidentally kill someone. If the muzzle of your gun is always pointed away from something that you don't care if is destroyed, no one is ever going to get hurt. Let's say the gun does accidentally go off. It slips in your hand, you accidentally pull the trigger, it goes off. Guess what? It's going to go in the ground. It's going to go in a wall. It's going to go into a tree. It's not going to go into your buddy. Never, ever point the gun at something you're not willing to destroy. Let me show you. This is the trajectory of a bullet. Guess what? Everything that points at can be destroyed. You don't want to point it at your friend. Number 3 in the 4 rules. Keep your finger off of the trigger until your sights are on your target. Unholster. Let's check it because we always check to make sure it's not loaded. It was loaded. Check it. All right. It's no longer loaded. So what that means is you'll always see me with my finger along the barrel of the gun. Guns do not shoot until the trigger is pulled. Ever. So you don't want to be fiddling with it in your pocket or in your holster. You want your finger off of the trigger. Point at your target. You know what your target is. Then put your finger on the trigger. Pull. Pull. Never ever put your finger on the trigger until you're ready to shoot. You know what your target is. Number 4. Be sure of your target. If you can't be sure of your target, you shouldn't be pulling the trigger. This includes hunting in the woods, You don't shoot at a sound. You don't shoot at a shadow. That could be your buddy over there. Always make sure you see your target. If you see your target, pull. If you do not see your target, you do not pull. You'll see them in the movies. Cops chasing bad guys. Bang, 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 bang. Guess what? More likely going to hit an innocent bystander than the bad guy. So keep your finger off the trigger. Aim at your target moving. And then when it's safe, then pull the trigger. Knowing what your target is just as important as knowing what's behind your target. So that's Jeff Cooper's 4 rules. Follow those, you'll never accidentally shoot somebody. A couple of side notes here. If you have children in the home that are not trained, lock up your weapons. Don't leave them out. Train your children. Let them understand the dangers of firearms, and they'll respect them. Additionally, if you have someone who may be mentally incompetent at home, you may want to lock your guns up. You may want to remove them from the home altogether. You don't want anyone getting a hold of weapons that is not of sound mind. You don't want people making fatal mistakes. And that's about all I have. Thank you so much. Have a splendid evening.